My mountain, Waiapu te awa, Waiapu is my river, Ngāti Pro te iwi, Ngāti Pro is my tribe. No reira tēnā koutou katoa, so greetings to everybody. One of the ideas behind coming here is to share ideas, so that the ideas we're talking about might be ideas you can think about and how they're relevant to your situation. So if I give the impression that I'm telling you what to do, then you're free to ignore it, even though I'm a judge. I've got a video that I'm going to show you in this presentation. I've also got a PowerPoint. And before I show you the video, I need to give you some background as to why I'm showing you a video about the rangatahi courts and where they fit into the presentations that you've already heard. Judge Beecroft has given you a full overview of our youth justice system in New Zealand, and Thomas has told you the details about family group conferencing, which is the equivalent of the circles that you're talking about here in your area. What I'm about to talk about is the development of our youth court to specifically address Indigenous young people, Māori young people who are offending. And so that's what this video will be about. Before I show you the video, I want to just tell you a couple of things about it. You're going to see a lot of footage of actual court sittings, and they are not circles and they are not family group conferences. They are the actual court sittings, the footage you're going to see. The other point about the 1989 legislation that both Judge Beecroft and Thomas have talked about, that was a legislative development. So our government of the day put that in place. The rangatahi courts we're talking about now were a judicial initiative that was made possible by the leadership of Judge Beecroft, who was our equivalent of Judge St Clair at the time in New Zealand, and also our Chief Judge at the time, Russell Johnson. Without their courage and vision, what I'm about to show you would not have happened. So I want to acknowledge Judge Beecroft. I also want to acknowledge Judge St Clair because he's effectively in the same position that we were in when we talked about doing this, a judicially led initiative that requires full buy-in from all stakeholders and the community. Obviously we have a lot of stakeholders here. So without any further ado, I think that explains the video I'm about to show you, except for the fact that once the FGC process has finished, so once the circle has come up with a plan, the rangatahi court I'm about to show you monitors the progress of the young person as that young person completes the plan. So that puts it into a little bit of context. If you've got any more questions, we can talk about it later, but that gives you a rough idea of what this is all about, what I'm showing you. Kapai? Kapai means good, and you say aye.
Aye.
Kia ora. Kia ora means good.